Welcome back to the, I don't even know what to call this. I love how Adam had, like, if you haven't been paying attention, one of the reasons I decided to revive this channel was because of Adam the Woo, and he always had like catchphrases for everything. Like, he kind of started his videos the same, he ended them the same. He had some pretty consistent things throughout, like, there goes the monorail and piping hot caffeinated beverage and stuff, and I don't have that yet. But like, sometimes I'm just like, man, I just, you know, like my other channel, I got that down pretty good. But this one, I don't know. And it feels weird stealing his stuff, but also that was really good. You know, where it's like, welcome back to today's adventure. Coming to you not live from the 19th of January 2026, but also you're not seeing this on that day. Or even close to that day. Because I record in bulk. I don't know how he does it every day. Like, I gotta have Kush, because I don't record every day. At all. Like, I like to have recording days of the week and that's it. And then like I have editing days and then I have writing days. I say that as if it's multiple, but usually it's like 1 to maybe 2 days a week. Like, I'm doing good today. I have recorded so many videos. I've done like 10 videos today. So like, I'm doing good. Like, I had like 8 books to talk about and then I've got 4 vlogs to record these things. It feels weird to call it a vlog. I feel like vlog is like follow you around things, but whatever. This channel. And these talking rambly videos, you know? But yeah. Anyways, on to the point of this video. I wanted to talk about my current meal plan. So much like in the video from earlier this week on Monday, episode 8 of this Chaos series, I don't have the vlog of it, of showing you my food. I'm just talking about it. But I feel like, you know what, it's better than nothing. So here we are. One day I will vlog, but I'm not there yet. So this is my meal plan as somebody who has a really random collection of food allergies. So I will show the last video for that on the vlog 9. That is where I talked about my food allergies. So if you haven't watched that, go over there and check it out. But basically, I have some really random food allergies, so I have a really random diet. So this is my current diet of what I actually am eating, my meal plan. So to start off my day, I am not a person who skips breakfast. I don't know how you people do it. I'm one of those people that has that food noise, as they call it, where you're constantly thinking about food at all times pretty much. And so I can't not have breakfast. And also, like, if I don't eat, I get so shaky hungry all the time. Like, I try and power through, and then I'm gonna binge eat so much because I need the shaking and the heart rate to calm down. And so I eat small but consistent things, or it feels small at least, small consistent things throughout the day. So to start off my day around like 6:15 in the morning, I will have a slice of the like whole wheat. Maybe I'll put pictures of stuff I use. If I have a brand or something, I'll stick it up here. But I have a piece of bread and I usually put some peanut butter on it, and then I have that with coffee. I usually do decaf coffee in the morning because I don't really need the caffeine rush, but I want a warm beverage in the morning, and I save my caffeine for later in the day when I actually need it. I'm actually really good at waking up. It's the middle of the day, getting through the day, that I'm like, ugh, I can't. So save it for later. I have my decaf coffee with a piece of peanut butter toast in the morning, and then somewhere in the later morning, like somewhere between like 8 to 9, usually I live with my mom, so when she has her breaks, she works from home, we'll just have second breakfast together. And for that, we usually either do a cream of wheat, which I know, it's surprising, it's vegan, it doesn't have milk. I know! Both of them, you can have the plain or the chocolate. Neither of them have milk. I know. So we'll either do that, or that's like a new kick because I just found out I could have that. Or I will make oatmeal, and then we usually add a little bit of peanut butter to that as well. Get some protein so you actually feel full. And then I have a little bit of sugar because life is too short to have unsweetened oatmeal. That's just awful in a cup. And I like to add a little bit of syrup for that maple flavor. And then that's usually what we do. If I want to add extra stuff, I can. Like, I've done oatmeals where I put like protein powder, or I'll put like the tri-blend of like chia seed, hemp seed, and like flaxseed or something into it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Most of the time, like, my mom hates that, so I just make it simple. We just do peanut butter. But if we're doing cream of wheat, we just don't do that at all because it's weird to put it in there. Then comes lunch, and I have my Chaos Kitchen episode of what I make for lunch. So that was episode 8. And that is just my current one right now of just a burrito. And I do that as my lunch. I might try like my homemade ketchup. I haven't tried it yet, so who knows what that turns out. But it's a recipe that I can't even do because I don't even know where to get some of the ingredients that this recipe was calling for. She's not from America, so there's like some like ingredients that I'm like, can we even get that here? I don't even know if you can buy that here. And like, I'm not gonna try and I don't want to have a lot of ingredients that I have to buy from like Amazon or something just to cook with. So I wanted to choose stuff that I can just like go down to the Walmart or like Smith's or whatever and go get it. So yeah, we'll see how the ketchup goes. But even still, just it on its own, the burrito was fine. I did that earlier today, and it, you know, it's not like the most revolutionary flavor you're ever gonna have in your life, but like it's food and it'll keep you full because like tofu will fill you up. And like tofu will keep you going. The bell pepper is for the flavor as you're eating it. And then like the potato just makes you feel like you actually ate food because potatoes are the best. Then I'm a firm believer in afternoon snacks because if I don't, I'm not always feeling hungry at that point, but by the time dinner rolls around, I am starving. So I like to have an afternoon snack. And for that, I am on a kick of fruit and yogurt. So I use the So Delicious coconut yogurt because I want them to know I want them in boxes. Oh my God, it's awesome. They have a 4-pack right now, and I did make the sacrifice on the budget to afford that. It is my luxury item when I go grocery shopping, but like, it's worth it, dude. I love it. So I have that. My mom has normal yogurt. And so I mix that with some frozen fruit. We just have like the berry blend of whatever. It's like strawberry, cherry, and blueberry, I think. But like whatever, I mix it in and let it sit for a few hours. So it's a little, not just straight ice. And we have that as an afternoon snack. It's just enough to kind of tide you over for a few hours. Like, I don't think any of that has protein at all. And like the protein freaks are gonna be like, oh my God, you need to add it. But like, I'm fine. It's just enough to keep me going. I mean, you could probably add some nuts there as well, but they're expensive. So like, if I have them, I sometimes will, but if not, like, I'm fine with that. Like, it's good enough. And then for dinner, again, on a current budget situation, we found out that homemade pizza is actually pretty cheap. So we just make small little individual pizzas, and then we found one sauce that doesn't have garlic or onion as like a spaghetti sauce situation. So we use that. Vegan cheese, because again, it also doesn't have garlic or onion. You have to read every single label. And currently I've been doing the Better Goods brand because they're the cheapest of the vegan options. And then some sort of meat. The only two that I can have that don't have garlic or onion is the regular Beyond Burger and the original Daring Chicken. Everything else ever in the vegan freaking meats department, it sucks so bad. All of them will have garlic or onion, or both. And it's like, dude, stop it. Like, if either of those two go, I'm gone. I have to start cooking tofu to put on my, like, pizza. It's gonna suck. But I'll do it. But it's not my favorite. So I switch it up. I do one or the other, usually. And then, depending on budgeting, sometimes we'll throw in, like, homemade enchiladas, where, again, we'll get, like, a burrito shell, add in whatever, the Beyond or the Daring, and cheese. And then the enchilada sauce, the green enchilada sauce, weirdly enough, does not have onion or garlic. I was surprised, but it doesn't. So we just put a can of that, and then my mom bakes it. She's really good at it. And that's about it. I mean, sometimes we'll cook like spaghetti, again, that same sauce, cook up like a couple Beyond Burgers and mix it in. And now that I know I'm not allergic to parsley, I can add that as a flavor. But like most of the good flavors. Oh, and the Follow Your Heart Parmesan cheese is my favorite. So I buy at least a couple of those at a time because I love to add that to so many things. We add that to the pizza, to spaghetti. I think even the enchiladas, sometimes we've added it. Like, it is so good. And it gives it just a hint of a flavor, but it's great. And that's pretty much it. We don't really do desserts too much. And, you know, sometimes like Oreos are technically vegan. And so like I'll have that with coffee sometimes in the morning. But usually by the end of the day, like, I don't need any more sweets. But I also will usually have some sort of a drink with our dinner, and that kind of counts to me as my like sweet for the day. So it'll be like a glass of like almond milk, or like I'll have a glass of orange juice or something, or, you know, even like a diet soda. To me, that counts as like that sugary need. Just forget that flavor, you know? But for the most part, I really don't do a lot of desserts anymore. Of course, like, if it's there, we'll eat it, but, you know, like Valentine's Day is gonna be coming up soon, so I'm gonna have some stuff for that. But on a whole, like, we don't really do it that much anymore. And like, if we had the budget, would I? Maybe. Like, not every Walmart carries this, but there's one that has the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy that's like strawberry and cheesecake. The camera's overheating, so I'm gonna stop this ramble now. That's the thing with this camera. Once I get my GoPro going for my vlogs of like day-to-day stuff, rambling, whatever, I think I could do more, but this thing, it can't handle a lot. It's an old camera. It's like 11 years old now, and the battery, I can only record a few videos at a time before it dies. Like, it's getting old. So it's wanting to retire soon, but I'm not going to let it because cameras are expensive. And like, I don't have that kind of a budget. I can splurge and get vegan yogurt. That's where my splurge is at. So anyways, thank you for listening to my meal plan. This again is just my current one. I would love to say that I do this all the time, forever and indefinitely, and like give it like 3 weeks and I'll do something different. Like every time I'm like, I've been wanting to do this for years of like, this is my meal plan, guys. This is what I do. And then like the next time I go to the grocery store, I do it different. Every single time. Like, this is the only one that's been kind of consistent. So maybe if I change it again, I'll tell you what I'm up to. But like, these are things that I've been doing pretty consistently for months now that I'm like, okay, I think this is my current meal plan. Is it nutritionally healthy? Probably not. Am I a dietitian? No. Like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. This is just what me, with my random food allergies, do. And maybe it'll give you some ideas, because like everyone shows like these really grand plans and I'm like, dude, this sounds awful. Like, I don't want to have to do that. I just want to have like my toast and yogurt and just chill, like just a normal diet. As much of a normal diet as you can with a lot of food allergies that are just really random. So anyways, thank you for listening. Thank you for following along for my crazy, and eventually I'll get into a routine here. But again, I talk about random stuff over here. This is my other channel. I talk about whatever. We've talked about writing, we've talked about my workout plan, now we're talking about diet stuff, all over the place, you know? So just whatever's going on in my life, we're gonna talk about it. So if you want more of that, make sure you're subscribed. If you want to watch my other channel, my like main channel, which feels weird because it's like a book channel, but whatever. It's Night Willow Crafts. I talk about witchcraft books over there. I do write witchcraft books, so if you want to check them out, they are on my blog. One of these days, I'm gonna make it into a website. Haven't done it yet. But fulltimebooks.wordpress.com. And you can also buy my books on Amazon. Eventually, they're going to be coming to Barnes this year. I've talked about that a little bit. And I also have a Patreon, if you want to check it out, patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. I post there about 3 to 4 times a week, and over here every other day. And I don't know how to end this, so I'm gonna borrow one from Adam, and the vlog is over.